How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, PewDiePie. It's about as formal as I think I'm gonna get, so don't expect that every time. I don't know, I guess I'm just in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. We're playing something else besides a Bullet Soul for a change. We 1CC'd that thing, finally. Feels like a big weight off my shoulders, you know. It was a good time. Certainly an ugly time. You know, but it looks like it's got some benefits as well. I suppose I should make note that the old drunk video, I speak now that like it's old news because it was just a couple days ago. But yeah, my good pal Jim over at Gamebound, he featured his yeah. English. How do you do English? He featured it on his channel as well. He liked it so much, and yeah, it looked like a few people over there liked it as well. So if you're coming here from the Game Boy, fuck man, fuck. What is wrong with me? Am I having a fucking stroke? Stroke here right on YouTube? YouStroke? That's a different website altogether. Welcome back, viewers, to YouPorn. But no, we're here with Space Moth DX, a title I can't possibly forget as it's written there on the top of the fucking screen. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. It's got a sort of cool mechanic of creating of accumulating points, I guess is what I'm trying to say, is that you want to weaken your enemies with your rapid shot, and then switch to your laser to quickly take them down. However, it's not as easy as that, because once you agitate your enemy and weaken him down a bit, he becomes he shoots some more bullets, becomes more hostile, that sort of thing. So yeah, it's a risk reward type of system, like in other games, just spun on its head a little bit. And yeah, it's a fun game. I'm not so sure we're anywhere to suggest that we can 1CC this game. This game pounds us pretty well. Speaking of YouPorn, this title should, or at least this video could certainly be titled as, white boy gets pounded by, I don't know, pounded by something. Viciously pounded hard by video game. But we're gonna do a few runs and see if we can get it out of the second level here. But yeah, overall, I've been really liking Cadence. It's not the easiest game, despite its appearance of just a happy-go-lucky insect and bug type of feel here. A little jovial jaunt through the mushrooms here. It's a lot harder, Not that we are not accustomed to hard games or anything. Although our our first part of our Ikaruga video that just hangs out by itself will attest to that, or at least argue that fact, right? But here we are. I'm continuing from the second level here. We just lost our last CC, and I think just for practice sake, we can safely say we can toss this video right in the trash. But I figure we need to practice this area a bit more. Try to get into the level to the third level, just so we can see more of the game, honestly. But boy, not the most complex patterns ever, but they come at you fast. So that's why I'm starting to feel that, more than anything else, I think practice and familiarity is going to help us the most, because it's not necessarily, although I think it's going to be certainly a skill-based run that's going to 1CC this, it's going to be something that you've become accustomed to seeing. Certain patterns, certain enemies, that sort of thing. and just minimizing your sort of being at the wrong place at the wrong time sort of thing. But yeah. I know. We're just critically thinking in this video right now. We're not talking about anything. You know, we're not talking about Jesus and Satan and things we do when we're regretfully intoxicated. But you know what? For the kiddies out there who are, for whatever reason, watching our content, as it were. We got to make sure we remain responsible in some regard, as hard as that may be. So we're going at the second level again. We're getting slammed real hard. Yeah, and I think that's just par for the course right now. This game is tough as fucking nails, and there's even a DX mode on top of this. So yeah, if you really want, to make sure you have, if you really want a game in your Steam library that really puts it to you and really, fights for you to play with it, I'm starting to really feel that this is the sort of game. It's it's a tough one, that's for sure. Craziness. And like I was saying in the previous chapter of this playthrough, is that yeah, when you're looking to finish it off with a laser, you kind of have to hang in there and let them fire down on you while you finish them off with that laser. So it's yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. You don't get that. You don't get a homing laser. You just get that straight on death burst. So we've restarted it, hoping with a brand new run, hoping to have more lives to offer to that second level. But yeah, for those who are watching this video rather fresh as it's coming out, I believe this game is also marked down like significantly on Steam right now. I think like 50 cents or something like that. Not that it's an expensive game generally. I think it's only like $5 if you wanted to buy it like full price. But I mean, certainly if this is a game that even semi interests you, I would certainly say check it out, at least for the the coins that it goes for right now. That's an absurd price. I think anyone can get 50 cents worth of entertainment out of this game. I mean, that's 2 quarters, right? That's like going to an arcade, dropping 2 quarters, but owning the game, right? That's pretty radical. Radical, dude. I think I was just transported to an arcade for the last 5 seconds, huh? And it does not appear we're going to be bringing too many lives to that second level. But who knows? Maybe we'll get a long string of luck here and move on. You see the no bonus there. That's if you kill that boss within the 2 seconds remaining on the clock, sort of thing. So I guess the idea is to bring them real low, wait for the time to get real low, and throw that last Pokeball at him, I guess, and see if you score those big points. Because you'll fucking need them, apparently. I don't know where the counter is for your first free man, but I think you'll fucking need them, that's for sure. I certainly will need them, just so I can see the third level. See, stuff like that. That is tough. You hear that sound and the bug turns black. Something like that was fine, but that other bug, yeah, it pulls you right down to the bottom of the screen and dumps a ton of bullets on you. That is rough. And I suppose you could just, lay waste to them with your laser the whole time. I suppose that might be a strategy if you're having a tough time. But I really do think if you stick by getting your bonus points, it's going to help you out in the long run. It's a good habit to have. I almost did that one. Almost. I feel, if you do make it to the point where you start getting really close to beating this game, those type of good habits are going to pay off in the end and give you that extra give you that extra lasting power to, keep you through the game, that sort of thing. Or you can just be good. Just be fucking good and laser everything to death. If you can beat this game without being hit, I suppose that's the other way around it, but, if you're a subscriber to this channel, that's not going to fucking happen. And another thing, you want to make sure you laser those extra items around the level to get those extra points. That's always good. The Pac-Man cherries and stuff, as it were. But here we are, at least the furthest point we have made in the game so far. However, I can see my timer is running a little low, so we're not much long for this world. And that's it right there. So that's going to be it for today with Space Moth DX. If you enjoyed it, leave a comment, leave a subscription, leave me the fuck alone. Is that going to be our trademark closing credits saying? I'm not sure, but yeah, until next time, same trash channel, same trash time, same trash content. You know how it is. Peace.